Well, hey crafty friends, it's Hiedi Scott with DiyDreaming. I hope you're having a wonderful day. On this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how I made over my Magnolia Design Company two-tiered tray to go with some of the decor that I'm doing in my kitchen, in my dining room, and in the family room. So as you are hopping on, say hello, let me know where you're watching from, feel free to sprinkle. My husband is printing on the printer here in my craft room. I apologize for that. Okay, so let me tell you about this. This is a two-tiered tray that you can get from MagnoliaDIY.com. It's going to come unfinished like this, and it has all the hardware pieces with it. I had this gray before, so I have just painted it with, you know, you can just keep changing the color of things with paint. With this Waverly chalk plaster acrylic paint from Walmart. This is my favorite color. It's a great creamy color. I have like 2 coats of it on this. Okay, then I did something kind of different. I had purchased these wooden ornaments, a set of 4, for maybe $2. I can't even remember where I got them. Possibly at Target in the dollar spot at the front of the store. I can't remember. Anyways, I have just decided that I want my two-tiered tray to be a little bit taller. So I painted these little ornaments, and I just used some E6000 glue to put them on the bottom of my stand, and now it is taller. So keep that in mind if you decide that you want something taller. Okay, let me show you what I have going on currently, and then I'll show you how I'm going to make this over. Okay, these are a few pieces. This is in my kitchen, and it has been made over 5, 6, 7 times. Each time I repaint it. I stenciled this with this beautiful Merry Christmas stencil. I am using the same color chalk paste for all these projects. It's called Glittering Black Chalk Paste. It's awesome. And then I'm using, I just got a new jar of this. The same Suelyn extra fine glitter in sterling color. While the chalk paste is wet, you just sprinkle it on there. Then when it dries, I used a brush to kind of brush off the excess outside. And so this is one thing that's in my kitchen. Here's another thing that we made. When did we do this? I don't know, a week or so ago. It says Noel. It has this beautiful stencil on it. It's hard to see with all my rolled up pieces of sheet music. But anyway, so it has this stencil on the front of this, and this glass container has been reimagined multiple times with different styles, and it was something that I probably picked up at Goodwill. So it has the same chalk paste and the same extra fine glitter. And then also in my kitchen, I have a set of these adorable little Astoria canisters from Southern Living at Home a million years ago. And on this one, I know it's hard to see with my ring light, but it's a dark kind of rainy day in Atlanta, so I really need it. This is this little gingerbread looking house from the Mrs. Claus quad stencil set. Same chalk paste, same silver, and I just want to give you an idea so you can see. This is the theme that I have this year. This is just a battery operated candle. Okay, I think I took the batteries out of it actually. And it has a snowflake stencil on it, same chalk paste, same everything. And then this is the last piece that I brought in. This is just a Goodwill tray that was tarnished, that I painted here. Same color, same chalk paste, same sterling silver glitter from Walmart. Okay, so I'm going to just continue on with a few other pieces for this whole area to follow along with this theme. Okay, so this started out natural wood, like this. It's been painted and repainted a few times. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stencil the edge of each one of the layers with an all-over pattern of snowflakes using this same chalk paste and the same glitter. And I think it's going to be really fabulous. Okay, so before you gasp, let me just tell you what I did. Sometimes I like to cut these big stencils in half because they're much easier to work with. And I'm planning to do a whole bunch of glass etching using these, and it's just much easier for smaller projects to have something more manageable to use. So I just cut my stencil in 2 pieces, and I am going to fuzz it, which when these are new, they're super sticky, and to avoid pulling up my paint or stretching the stencil itself when I'm pulling it up, I just fuzz it just a little bit. This is called a tacky towel. You could fuzz, well, I wouldn't fuzz on a sweater, but you could fuzz on a cotton apron, a pair of jeans, a t-shirt, a low lint tea towel, something like that. Or these tacky towels are great. This side is for fuzzing, this side is for drying. So they're great. But I know people do gasp when they see that I've cut a stencil. And this morning I was making some glasses for my daughter in lab. She asked me, and of course I'm going to make some. I was etching some glasses, and I cut this adorable stencil that says Feliz Navidad, and then it has all these ornaments on the top. I cut that all up so I could use ornaments on the glasses, and if I want to do the whole thing together, no problem. So now I'm just going to basically lay my stencil on here. And it's a little awkward, but let me get my chalk paste out. This is going to take multiple times. So this is what it looks like. It's an awesome color. And they have some other glittering chalk paste too that just came out. Okay, and I think I'm going to just stop. Like, I'm not going to go all the way to the edge with this because I want it to be whole snowflakes. And this is a repeating pattern, although it's so busy. I really don't think you need to worry about getting it to repeat exactly. I love this stencil. I have been asking for a while for Magnolia to come out with an all-over pattern of snowflakes, and they just did. So I'm super excited about it. So I applied my chalk paste, and then I'm gonna stop and not follow that urge to keep applying more because I don't want to push too much underneath the stencil. But I'm gonna pull it up. It's not perfect, but it absolutely does not matter. So I'm gonna throw this in my little tub of water until I can get out to my kitchen sink. And let's see, I thought I had, yeah. I am going to take my glitter and I'm going to sprinkle it into the chalk paste. Because it's wet, it will stick. And I'm not wasting any of this glitter, so I'll show you what I usually do. So I will let it fully dry. So I'm going to kind of bend my paper plate in half and funnel the excess glitter back into the container. Let's do part of the top, and then I will assemble it so you can see, and I want to talk about some other ideas of things that you could do. Okay, let's see. I really don't want to get glitter on my stencil if possible. Okay, where's my other half? So this will probably go a lot further on the top piece. I need my towel to fuzz a little bit. So what do you guys think? I know that maybe it sounds like I'm just doing everything the same, but these are just the pieces that I change up seasonally. Then I'll have lots of other decor that maybe it has cream, or maybe it has some metallics in it, or maybe it has a snowflake theme, but I'm not going to do absolutely everything matchy, matchy, matchy. So don't worry about that. So I don't know if I said any of my normal stuff. Where is everyone watching from? Who has started their Christmas decorating? Those are fun things to know. Who has their tree up? My husband brought our tree up for me over the weekend. I haven't started decorating it because I'm still thinking. Okay, so it's on. These stencils, by the way, if you're new, they are adhesive, which makes them pretty darn easy to use. They are reusable many, 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 many times. They're sticky, so they don't slide around. They're super detailed. They're just, these are not the stencils of the 80s that you had to tape down. Because I remember using those and they were horrible. And this chalk paste, when winter and Christmas are over, I will wash it off with a sponge and some water, and then I will probably repaint the piece another color for the next season and re-stencil it, and just keep using the same piece over and over and over, but reimagining it differently for each season. Okay, get everything. I think I did. Okay, so that's what it looks like. And here we go. Let me throw this in the water. Did not put enough water in there. Okay, and I'm going to set it down for just a second so I can close up my chalk paste, because you want to do that. You want to get your chalk paste lid closed right away, so your chalk paste doesn't get dried out. All right, and here is my glitter paper plate. And there's a few places where it's not perfect, but honestly, once you get the glitter on there, you can't even tell. And this will take probably a good hour to dry, and then I'll use a big chip brush, I'll show you what it's going to look like, to just gently brush off the glitter that wasn't glued into the chalk paste. So we're going to assemble in just a second. This glitter is my all-time favorite. I I get it at Walmart. I've been using it for a few years. When I went to Walmart to get a new container of it, it looks like it's being discontinued. So if you shop at Walmart in the craft department anytime in the near future and you like glitter, take a peek. They have other colors too, but I love this silver the best. Take a peek, and if they have this, grab a jar for yourself. It's awesome. Okay, so these are the pieces that go with this tray. It's super easy to assemble. I've seen people do all kinds of different things. I've seen people who stenciled this part. I've seen people stencil this part. Yeah, there's a lot of different things that you can do. I just want to put this together so you can kind of get an idea of what this is going to look like. And then I'll put some pretty simple items in here. Nothing super busy because I've got all the design on the tray itself. What do you think? Won't that be pretty? Going along with all the other stuff that I have happening. So that's what I wanted to show you. This is an awesome tray set. You can add additional legs to it if you want. You don't have to. I just decided that I wanted to see if these ornaments that I bought would work, and sure enough they did. You can paint it, stencil it, wash it off, paint it, stencil it over again. Just continue changing it out throughout the whole year. Thank you, Charlene. She says so pretty. It will look gorgeous in my kitchen area. Thank you. Yeah, I think it will. I'm excited. So that was our project, which was a quick and easy one. My husband is not a super huge glitter fan. In fact, he doesn't like it at all. So I will make sure that I brush off as much of the excess as I can, just with something like this, a yucky chip brush. But wait till it's completely dry and do it outside so that the glitter can blow away in the wind into the grass or shrubs. I got this at magnoliadiyy.com, and as soon as I hop off, I will get links to the stencils, to the chalk paste, and to this tray. So if you want to look at any of that, just say link or something like, or tray or chalk paste or stencils or something like that to let me know that you want to look. And that way you don't have to go to my magnoliadiy.com website and hunt down these specific things. I'll give you links. It'll be one click and take you right there so you can take a peek. Alrighty, well thank you guys so much for joining me. Do a this, or say something to me in the comments if you want to see what I have coming up for the rest of the week. Take 2 seconds to look and see if you followed this page and turned on your notifications. And that is pretty much everything I wanted to tell you. Heather, I'll get you a link just as soon as I always do 2 things. I always wash my stencils and make sure my chalk paste is closed before I sit down in my comfy chair to start answering questions, because I want these stencils to last into next winter and the winter after that. They're a great investment in your crafting closet, and they just make everything so much easier. So, alrighty, have a blessed and wonderful rest of your day. Be looking for pictures. Let me know if you want links. Let me know if you have questions. Oh, and feel free to sprinkle if you want to. And I will see you guys tomorrow.